Crazy Will here. Today we're going to be talking about how to time-lapse on the Canon Vixia. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you how. Hey, Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to do another video on the Canon Vixia HF R800 to be exact. Now, I recently had a comment from one of my viewers that posted this, basically asking me, am I ever gonna make Canon Vixia videos again? Now, I thought I hit every subject on the Canon Vixia, which I'm wrong. There's a lot of stuff you could do with this great little camera. And it's been 3 years, guys, and I'm still using it. And I use it for all my unboxings and my overhead views all the time. So if you guys watched my video a couple weeks back, I did a review on the Elegoo Mars 3D printer. You can see that here. And I did this time-lapse. If you don't know what time-lapse is, here you go. So that was the time lapse. It actually takes 8 seconds per layer, and if I had to film that, it would be 6 hours long. So something that would take 6 hours long, I was able to get within a couple of seconds to show you guys how the process works on the 3D printer. How did I do it? Well, we're gonna go over to the workbench and I'm gonna show you the settings. I'm gonna show you what you need to do to get this camera to do a time lapse. And on top of it, there's multiple options, and I'm gonna show you at the end of this video what each multiple option looks like. Now, a quick helpful hint, guys. You take the battery out and you hook the power to it and you run it off the plug. The reason why I say this is if you're doing long periods of time lapses, you're gonna need a power source because this will kill the battery pretty quickly. This battery only lasts about like 2 hours if you're lucky, and it's gonna be running the whole time. You do have the plug-in option. I get that question asked a lot about the Canon Vixia. Can you plug it up to the plug? The only thing is that you can't charge the battery while it's plugged in. You either have to do either or. So without further ado, let's get over to the workbench and I'll show you guys how this works. Alright, so here we are at the screen. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this setting right here. I'm gonna click on that. It looks like a little camera with a sprocket. Alright, and we have all these menu options, and we're gonna go for slow and fast motion. So let's click on that. Alright, so now in this you do not get sound. We're gonna enter the screen. Okay, so we have several options here. We have 2 times, which will shoot for every 2 minutes, it'll make it a minute. And the next one is for every 4 minutes, it'll make it a 1 minute scene. And then you got 10, and it goes on and goes on. So there you go. You can make 20 hours, 1 minute. And then you just exit out of that screen. And now it's set. Now if you hit the record button, you'll see it right up here in the corner. It'll tell you. So that's the settings. Let's see what they look like. Alright, so now what I'm going to do for you guys, and this is for my reference and your reference, it might make the video a little bit longer, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5-minute intervals, which it'll only be probably not even a couple seconds, and show you what it looks like when it's filming my 3D printer, which goes really slow. It goes up and down about every 8 seconds, so it takes a long time for it to go through the process, and I showed that clip in the beginning, and that's what I'm going to try and emulate here. First, I want to do what it looks like in real time. So let's do 30 seconds of real time. And this is what 2 times will look like. Okay, so that was 2 times, which was a little faster, not that much. Now we're gonna do 4 times. Now we're gonna do 10 times. A little bit faster. Now we're gonna go 20 times and see what that looks like. Alright, so let's see what 60 times looks like. Now this is what 120 looks like. All right, 300 times. And I'm having to tape these longer so that way you guys can actually see something. Now add 600 times. Alright, so we're getting up to the point where this is not really working very well, especially looking at a 3D printer kind of movement. It looks like it's just kind of sitting there. If you looked at the 600 time, the 1200 time, you're talking 20 hours will be 1 minute. So I can't really show you what that's going to look like. It would take too long. So yeah, that's definitely if you want to do like days at a time kind of thing. I guess that's what you would use it for, but you get to see what the other ones look like. It was basically to give you an idea and also give me myself a reference so I can go on YouTube when I'm like, okay, how fast do I want to make something show that takes forever to do? So that's basically how you set up your Canon Vixia with a time lapse. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope it proves to you that I am listening to your comments down below, so make sure you do that and I'll make a video. Not always, but most of the time if I see that it's something that people are really interested in and I get a group of them saying, hey Will, we want to do this, I will do it. Especially now that this is our first day down in North Carolina on quarantine. So the business that I help run has been shut down because it's not essential. So the city is pretty much closed down in North Kakalaka. So I'm gonna have some time to make some videos, so if you do put a comment out there and it's something really good, I might shoot a video. I got some extra time. I'm 3D printing, I'm making videos. I am trying to enjoy myself. Well, let's be honest. Probably been training for this my whole life because I love staying home. Yes, I'm one of those sick people. But I hope everybody's doing well with this COVID-19 crap. Stay positive, guys. Everybody's kind of going through a rough spot right now with this. We'll get through it. That's it for me, guys. If this video helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys. Remember to stay 6 feet. Cover your mouth. Don't touch your face. Wash your freaking hands, people. Common sense. You're still here? You haven't clicked on all these videos that I made? Or better yet, like button? Or even better, subscribe button? Just putting it out there.